Hi guys, welcome back. Hopefully you came back for this video. In the last video we did a full face of a really kind of expensive department store brand, so I thought today we would do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a full face of Wet n Wild, which is like the cheapest makeup I think you can get besides e.l.f., and even then sometimes they're even cheaper. So I decided to kind of like swing the pendulum back the other way, show you kind of like how varying everything I have. I think I have almost as much Wet n Wild as I do Clinique. Even though Clinique did it for free, and Wet n Wild I pay for everything because I just love it so much. So this is a primer spray I'm starting with. I like to start with that just to hydrate. It's really hot today, so if I seem extra dewy, that's why. And then to take a little bit of this guy here, which is the water drop primer, and do a little bit of that just on extra areas. I'm gonna put this on my jaw mainly though because I have a lot of redness right there for shaving. And my nose. There we go. Looking nice and hydrated. Like a smooth baby. Alright, I think. Oh! Hold on. Just have to dry off really quick. Awesome. I did buy a couple things just for this video. I bought the PhotoFocus concealer. I used to have this, but I stopped buying it because I'm like, the e.l.f. one, the camo concealer is much better, and then I also have like a crap ton from work. So I am going to be using the new Dewy PhotoFocus. It's not new anymore, but it's newer. I'm going to be using this one because I like to look very soft and glowy, as you saw in my last video. So we're just going to start with, oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to use a little bit of the jelly primer, and I'm going to put that more on the top half because this one leaves the skin looking a touch, or being really kind of tacky, and I like that because it helps things stay really well. I'm going to put this on my eyes, nose, forehead. Again, sticky. If we sweat, it's going to come off. You hear that? This was my dog. Just walking by. God, I put her away. Alright, so we're officially primed. I'm going to start with some foundation. And I'm just, the spatula, it's my own one. I'm only going to use it on myself, so I'm going to do this. If you are a makeup artist, you're working on clients, I don't recommend doing this. But if it's your own one at home and you're the only one that's going to use it, go for it. I also do use something to put it on the palette, like I do here. But I'm going to use my Girl Technique sponge. I do have Wet n Wild brushes. I have a foundation brush that I really like from them, but I can't find it right now, so we're going to use this one. And this color does look a touch yellow for me, but I'm also really red because I just shaved. You know, people who grow facial hair have to shave it off sometimes. And because I'm so pasty, it shows up a lot. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure we get the 7 head, cover it to fill. Yes. I did a lot of foundation, but that's okay. I wanted some good coverage today anyway, so that's what we're getting. Oh, but look at that glow though. Do you see that? Oh. Because I have really short hair on the sides, I have a mohawk. I like to really bring it into the hairline, so it's really not noticeable. Same with the ears, and of course, down the neck. Halfway down the neck. I'm just gonna grab a little bit more from my neck here. Let's see. Like that. And if you notice, I'm also still wearing a black shirt. This one's black and gray, primarily, but I own is black because I work in makeup and it's kind of like the rule, so you always wear black. Oh, I wish I would. I wish I had worked for somewhere where I could wear more color, but black is fine. Black is fine. It's still me. This new concealer, again, that Wet n Wild concealer that I bought. I used to use this. They came out with more shades since last time I got it, though. Okay, that's really light. That's really light. Okay. I will say though, I like the PhotoFocus line because of the fact that it's perfect for in my kit. When I freelance, because of the fact that it's tested in 7 different kinds of light for optimal like no flash patch and all that stuff. Doesn't have a lot of glare, which I love because I do a lot of theater. I do a lot of on-camera work, so I need to make sure I have something that can work for both. Alright, I think that's it for that. God, my eyes look really blue with this blue wall. Then blend that out. Okay, which I really liked, but I don't mind. I like a highlighted under eye, but this is a lot of highlight on my under eye. Holy crap, I'm gonna look like a drag queen. Day water! I like to carry it not only here, but all the way up sometimes. Really widen the face since I have such a like a sharp face. That's my daughter, Dan. If you hear her, she's sweet. I love her. And then one last thing I'm going to do is going to use this. This is their jelly highlight. I heard this is really, really good, and so I had to get it and try it. I do like it. It's a little bit much, but hopefully it's really wet still. You can really like blend it in. I'm going to put this right on the cheeks because that's where I want the most highlight. And put my kid in. I'm going to put whatever's left here. There we go. Now I'm going to take foundation side and half that on. I like to use all my liquids at once. I find that if you put a liquid on top of a powder, sometimes it gets kind of patchy. Most people have had that experience, so I just like to play safe and just do, oh wow, there's hair in my foundation. You guys didn't tell me! What the heck? You're not actually friends. Kidding. Oh, by the way, I have not white balanced this at all. This is just the lighting that I have. My eyes are really that blue. Alright, so that's it for liquids. Now I'm gonna set with powder. I got the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus powder. This stuff's lit. I love it so much. I'm gonna use a powder brush. You guys can probably hear that. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Powder brush, powder brush, powder brush. Let's use this one. This is a Wet n Wild one from their Rose Gold collection of their Pro line. I love this one. It came out a couple years ago. I had to snatch the whole set because it was stunning. So we're gonna hold on, let me. Alright, so for setting, we're going to tap it like we did the other video. So far I'm liking it. I've heard nothing but good things about this powder, and I haven't had any issues with it. Oh, it's kind of taking down the shine a little bit, but not too much, making it look less wet and more satin, which I like. I like to be satin. But that highlight is still coming through though. Fuck yes it is. I'm sorry. Heck yes it is. We want to be advertiser friendly. Now I'm just buffing it into the rest of the face wherever it's wet. Try to make sure that everything is set. The neck is by far the most important. A lot of people are like, I don't want to bring foundation down my neck or get it on my clothes. Well girl, set it with powder and you won't have to worry about it. Or, do like I normally do, get ready without a shirt on, because then you don't have to worry about this. Then the ears, forehead, the 7 head. Alright, now I am going to take a powder puff, which I have right here. Sorry, it's a little cramped right now. I'm trying to have everything right in front of me. So we're going to use that. Pop it right in there. Oh yeah, really get in there. I have under eye circles really bad right now. I'm on a diet to try to help lose some of that quarantine 15. And it's working so far, but we just like to make sure we're getting as much snatch as we can. Right, now I know I just put that on, but we're going to dust that off right away because I don't want to sit too long. I just want to pat it on there. There we go. That's a good. Oh! Did I see that? Okay, that's not cute. But look at the face. If I were to stop right now, I'd be totally fine. But we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is a staple for me. I've been using this for the longest. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild fan brush. I got this from their previous brush set that came out a couple months ago. And I never liked fan brushes until I was shown this technique how to contour with a fan brush from Katie Hodgson. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing your name, Katie. You're a goddess, I love you. She literally just takes it and just like fluffs it on her cheekbone, and it's like perfect contour. Look at that. Or I call it contour, because you want to look so good, like you just look like a cunt. So much for advertiser friendly, huh? Alright, a little bit on the, this is my secret for the nose. Take your fan brush. Side to side, and it hits the nose right on the side where you want it to. It gives you that good definition. Now it's time for the forehead. I hold it this way, I feather up. And then I do the same thing, but I feather back. So the two methods I do. So I do up. You guys, I didn't cream contour this time. They do make a cream contour stick, which again, I love. I love Wet n Wild. I'm not trying to suck anyone off or anything, because this is not sponsored, but I love Wet n Wild. They're probably one of my favorite brands. I've been using them the longest. I started doing makeup because I wanted to get into drag, and then I just kind of like grabbed whatever I could that was cheap. I actually found out about this product because of Jane Mansfield. She told me it was, James Mansfield. Jane Mansfield is dead, but James Mansfield is not. And it's by far one of my favorites for contouring. It has this beautiful tone that's not too intense. Again, softening. Cool. There's that. Now where's that powder brush again? Here it is. I said it's this one. I'm just gonna dust it off. Cool. I don't know why I like to contour before I do my eyes, but I do. For eyeshadow though, we're gonna break out something a little different. Shablam. The 40 palette. I don't know if any of you guys got this. I love it. I'm obsessed. But because it's the 40, it has so much color. It's a mess. I'm sorry. What do you think I should do today? I went really warm with that one. Maybe let's go really like plummy, purpley. I'm gonna get my hair dyed tomorrow into a plum color, or a pink color anyway. So let's check out the pink vibe. So we're gonna grab this one. Hold on, let me clean my brush first. Okay, so we're gonna dip into the eyeshadow, brush clean. I'm gonna dip into this bright pink to start. I know you're thinking, start with the pink? What? I want to do this in like a wash over the entire crease. Okay, that has some pigment. I did not realize that was that pigmented. I have used this palette before, have not used this color, and holy crap, that's a lot of pigment. Okay, so we're gonna do very like pinky purpley. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I had my eye appointment today. I know I mentioned that in my last video that I was gonna hopefully be getting contacts soon, and I did. I got measured for them. They're on the way. I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be about 2 weeks, so hopefully in like the next video I'm definitely gonna have pink hair. But in like a week, 2 weeks from there, the next couple videos after that, we're gonna see if I'm gonna have that. Oh, don't do too much of this down the nose, just enough to blend it out. That should be perfect. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and put it right in here, just to really define that. There we go, okay. We got a good shape going. Sorry if you this mirror's in the shot, I'm not sure if it is, but I definitely need it because I am blind. Okay, so I think we're gonna dip into this purple then, the one right next to it. No, we're gonna dip into this one, this more like burgundy color here. Dip into that one. I'm gonna grab that one. Same brush because I'm a filthy trick asshole. I'm gonna put this right in like the crease so that it will smoke it down. And we're gonna put this one pretty much on the entire lid. Okay, see how that blended out? I kind of like that, but I do want a little bit more depth in here. There we go, that turned it into more of that like burgundy kind of thing that I'm feeling. Alright. Now I think I'm going to just go back in with that pink a little bit, fluff out the edges a little bit, really get that pink back in. Go down with the woman. So I'm thinking for my next videos though, I'm going to do, since I did start in drag, I'm going to do full face drugstore and drag, because it's really kind of similar to what I do now, a little bit more toned down, very similar. And where's that purple tone? This brush here, it's like a small sort of like pinch brush. Use that purple tone. Oh, give me that purple. I'm gonna take this right under the eye. Now I have it on one side of the brush only. I have that side faced out. So that means I have to go too far down. So it's gonna go right where I want it. See? See that? Oh my god. Life changing. Save your life. I know a lot of people who do their eyes first. I used to do that, but I like to see the canvas before I do eyeshadow, so I need to know like how's it looking that day, you know? Also, there's nothing I hate more than trying to go around my eyeshadow. It's the worst. Okay, I think that's good. Now it's time for shimmer. I'm gonna use the shimmer here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Oh, it's so pretty. Like I said in my last video, I like to use my finger a lot with shimmers. They have certain oils in them that your finger just grabs better. It really just like presses it right where you want, and it looks very soft. See that? So now we're gonna do a little trick. Quick, I'm gonna grab that same primer water. Usually I use setting spray, but I don't have their setting spray. I know, I'm sorry, I'm a fake fan. Spray a brush, get some to dry off, and then more. This gives you more of that like chunky. Okay. There we go. Okay, see that? Now since we did it first with the finger, we got it all over, making it look really nice, and then by putting the shimmer on after that like that, we get a good, just going back on with the darker color, a really good blend of where it pops. Right, corner. Oh, you know, I don't think I have a liner from Wet n Wild. Shoot, I have a pencil liner. That's it. We don't pray. We don't pray. Alright, so this is the liner I have from Wet n Wild. It's just a black Kohl eyeliner. Since that makes me nervous, we're going to do brows first. Because I'm scared. I'm going to use the Micro Brow Pencil by Wet n Wild. I really don't have to say that, do I? And then we're just going to lightly sketch out our brow. This is a little bit of a darker color than the last one I used. That Anastasia, I believe it was. It was either Anastasia or it was Nymphs. I forgot which one I did. I've been shaving my eyebrows off. I'm sorry, my eyebrows have been gone in a horrible fiery accident for quite some time now, so I've gotten really good at drawing them on. If anyone ever wants help with eyebrows, let me know. I feel so nice about them. I feel like I can really do a good natural brow. A lot of people I know do like a sculpted Instagram brow, and I just feel like that's not for everyone. Like, especially people who like don't have a lot of eyebrows. They want just a soft, quick, easy sort of thing. They don't want to spend 5 minutes on their eyebrows. They want to just be able to throw something on and call it good, especially if you have sparseness. Cheat that up. Cool. That looks good, right? Right? Okay, I'm just gonna fill it in. This has to be perfect, but I do want to get this dark line at the bottom really good because of the fact that I want it to cover up any of the pink that was there. Oh my god, I'm going to show you one of my favorite tricks in a second. Okay, I think that's very good. Enough, I feel like. Let's just go a little bit more there, a little bit more here, at that bottom line. There we go. And then again, take the spoolie I threw away all the taps to my spoolies because I kept opening the wrong side. So now I just have them all spoolie and out, and I'm like, okay, which one are you? You're this one, great. I don't have. I cannot tell you how many times it frustrated me to always open it on the wrong side. It made me really mad. Wow, I have really looked under right now. Right, so next thing we're gonna do is we're going to grab a brush. We're gonna grab that same brush we had for the purple. I know, the purple. What? We're gonna just wipe it off, do a little quick cleaning. I have a cleaning spray here by Clinique. I'm sorry, I'm cheating, but it's just to clean the brush. Okay, I don't want to grab a new brush. And I'm gonna grab the whites, just the stark white in here. Actually, I'm gonna grab, yeah, the white, just the stark white. Grab that. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. See, very light, and put right under where the eyebrow is, very lightly. And just feather it out, and that gives you that good lift that you want, while also blending the shadow there so it's not so bright. That, if you could get a flat white eyeshadow like that, it makes a lot of difference. See what I mean? And I'm just gonna do a little bit right in here, so letting it. Again, those dark circles are the death of me. Alright, cool. Now it's time for a liner. Maybe we won't do a wing today. Maybe that's what we'll do. Usually I do a wing with a liquid liner, but I think today, in order to keep it less terrifying, we're just gonna do a liquid liner. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm feeling a little ballsy. Let's try do a little bit of a wing, a little baby wing. So we're gonna blend out in a second. I will say the nice thing about cream liners though is that you can blend them out pretty well. Okay, so I see it's a little patchy. I'm gonna take this clean angled brush, just like this one. This one is just an e.l.f. one. You guys have full face e.l.f.? Let me know. Because I would love to do a full face as well. I also think I'm going to do a full face Urban Decay. And a full face Anastasia. Like I said, I love full face one brands, and everyone does them for drugstore stuff, but they really don't do prestige stuff, and it makes me sad. Wing this out a little bit, wing this out just a little bit. More like a smoky thing. There we go. There we go. That's not horrible, right? Okay, we're just gonna move on. Second thing that I had to buy for this video, mascara. I do not own any wet mascara. Well, now we do. Hopefully this one works. This is the mid of volume. I usually get volumized mascaras half the length. I just want better volume. Let's see if this does anything. In that mascara, I look crazy. Double dipping. Oh, got a little egg there. Saved my life. Okay, this mascara is this mascara is blackening my lashes, but it's not perfect. Where's that angle brush? I want to just really quick on my brows. A little bit there, because like I said, it's a cream. bust that really smooth. Yeah, okay, here we go. See, this adds more of like the softness to the brows too, which I like. We're gonna call that good. My mascara is pretty shitty, but that's okay. Okay, now we're gonna finish the face. I know I had some cream highlighter first, and that was a really good base, but now I'm gonna put some more highlighter on top of it. I'm gonna do these loose highlighters by them. I'm obsessed with. This is the highlighting powder in Written in the Stars. It's from their Zodiac collection. I don't know if it's still available. I'm sorry, I'm a horrible person, but I love it. I'm gonna use just this really small, light shadow brush. You can see that? It's really small. Okay, take that, it's clean already, take and add a little bit of this on that. I'm gonna put it right in the ear corner. I have to put it just a little bit under the teardrops too, to really catch the light. See, that changes the whole freaking eye. This stuff. So I'm gonna have like 4 of these, because they're great. I have this one, which is like a sort of like a neutral pinky sort of tone. I say it's like a pink opal. And then I have the one Gothographic one, which is the Moon Tears. This one is almost identical as one of their other ones, though I forget what it's called. And then I have the... I took the name off this one. The dark bronzy one. But yeah, I'm gonna actually use that same highlighter with my highlighting brush, which I also got in that same Wet n Wild brush set, the orange one. I had it in the rose gold, that one broke, which is why I ended up buying the new set. It's also had brush color, which is just so since I have that there, we're gonna put this more on like all of the cheek and then bring it back. Because it's got this lovely pinky tone and it really just like blends it into it. Take a little bit of that, a little bit of this under the eyebrow, just a little bit. You could also do that with a small brush if you feel more comfortable with that. Alright, and then a little bit right here, on the nose, there, right there. We didn't really carve out the cheeks today. I think that's alright though. Blush. This is one of my favorite. This is their Pearlescent Pink. This is the old packaging. They did just come out with new packaging. I know, I was terrified when I thought that they discontinued their blushes. I was like, what? Why would you do that? This one's a nice corally peach. I think it will go well with the sort of pinky tones we have going on. So, smile. And then just tap it on. A little touch of color. A little touch of color. Okay, that seems like it might be a lot. Where's my powder brush? Let's use that a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's not bad. That looks really nice. Okay, yeah, we saved it. Again, use whatever's left in the temples. Add some light back to the face, because the human skin is not all one color, and if anyone tells you that it is, they're an alien. Next, I'm going to be doing my lips. I love these lip liners, the gel lip liners by Wet n Wild. They're so comfy. I've never seen somebody do a gel lip line before. I usually see some of my eyebrows all the time too. They're totally nice. So I'm going to do this sort of dark purpley lip, and then I have this liquid catsuit here, which is going to go in the middle. It's going to be like an ombre. Again, doing a little bit under the lip there, and then the top lip. You can see where the highlight is. That's under your guy. There we go. A little around it there, and then alright, and then because these are gel, they spread really well. And then they dry. So I'm going to take that little itty bitty brush that I had before for the highlight, and I'm going to take that and just... Actually, I'm going to do a little bit more. I changed my mind. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to do the liquid tattoo on top of it. Now, I do have fake lashes, not from e.l.f. or Wet n Wild, not from Wet n Wild, but I do have fake lashes. I don't wear them often though because they piss off my eyes, my very sensitive eyes. I've tried lightness free glue. I've tried fancy blending technique where you rub your lips together. Okay, you see, that is pretty. We're gonna take it up a notch. Ooh, my Emerald with Dulce. Talk about a dated reference. Holy crap, we're gonna take that same small brush. We're gonna just stick that right there. Sorry, I just want more highlight. I always want more highlight. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes. Then we're gonna take a little bit of that, just a little bit. And I like to actually do this with my finger a lot too, because the finger helps buff it in. Here we go. Draw with one finger. Draw with the other. Now it just adds a little bit of luster to the lips. And we're pretty much done. The only thing left is setting spray, which I'm going to use this one. It says 3-in-1, prep, set, refresh. So I prepped and I refreshed. I'm going to set. Alright, I think that's it for today. If you guys have any other videos you want me to do, let me know. I'm happy to do them. Like I said, next I'm going to do a full face drugstore Drad, I think, and then full face prestige Drad. And then I was thinking I'm going to do a Juno Birch inspired makeup tutorial, because if you don't know who Juno Birch is, she's amazing. And she has this very unique makeup that I'm in love with. So, look forward to seeing that soon. Alright, bye.